Gym tour. Hey guys. So every time I post a video on Instagram or Facebook or a new YouTube video, I always get at least one comment or question on my garage gym. It's like my proudest possession. I love it. So I'm going to do a little tour, show you guys every single little thing I got in here and why I got it. Everything we use, what we use it for, there's a purpose for everything. Okay, we're going to start in this little corner and I'm going to show you every single thing I got. Sorry the lighting isn't the best. I'm going to try not to shake too much holding my phone up. Okay, first of all, one of the most important things you need in any gym, a bitchin' sound system. And I actually got a book of CDs, even got some CDs in here that I burnt off in high school. A lot of you guys probably don't even know what that means. Yeah. So we got some dip attachments here for my rack. I'm going to show you my rack last because it's awesome. You can do anything with my rack. But yeah, I got some dip attachments here for my rack. I got this awesome dumbbell handle. It weighs 22 pounds and it's 2.5 inches around. We're going to use that for practicing circus dumbbell, do some really hard rows. This makes life easier. It's a deadlift jack. Love it. Ab wheel, one of the best ab exercises you can do. Landmine attachment. Now, I got kettlebells up to 24 kilograms. Don't have every single little kettlebell in between. I think my lightest ones are 8 kilograms and they go up to 22. You know, it's pretty expensive to buy a full set of kettlebells, so I'll just get a few here and there at a time. Got a little 8 kilogram sledgehammer. This one is 22 pounds, whatever that is in kilos, 33 pounds, and this big son of a bitch, this is 55 pounds. Like, you can do 100 swings for a good ab workout, or you can do 10 swings with this monster, and it jacks your forearms up. Yeah, it's a little dark in there, hard to see, but the thing is huge. I got some little itsy bitsy dumbbells in there for warming up and stuff. A Swiss ball that, like, gets lots of use. Yeah, that's just some medals I won there. Some stuff from Racist Wife ran. She did some 5Ks and, no, 10Ks. Gotta give her credit, 10Ks, yeah. Some books on training and a huge collection of muscle magazines that go back to like the late 90s when I used to buy these all the time. Now, this is one of these functional cable stands. Pretty happy with this one because it's Northern Lights. So it was actually made in Canada, just like me. And it's like fully adjustable. You can up and down, do everything with it. So this is very versatile. Now, I want to tell you guys about my flags. I got a Newfoundland flag, an Alberta flag, and a Canadian flag, because of course we're Canadian. Newfoundland, it's where we came from, it'll always be home. And we got the Alberta flag up there because that's our new home, it's where we live now. And we've had so many great opportunities here. If I never came here to Alberta, I wouldn't even have this garage gym. So pretty proud to be from Newfoundland, and we're pretty proud to be here in Alberta right now. And most of all, we're proud Canadians. Hell yeah. So, got this tire here. This is a smaller tire. I got a bigger one outside that I use for flipping. This one I just throw in the middle of the garage, and I use it when I want to use the sledgehammers and stuff. I hit the tire. Bit small for flipping now. I've gotten a bit too strong for it. That's a good thing. But sometimes we still warm up with it and stuff. Got some Captain's Crush grippers. I think I got up to, I don't know, number 3 or something. I never use them anymore. I was really into them at one time, but kind of jack up my elbow tendonitis, and they never really did anything for my deadlift strength or anything like that. But they're fun to play with. Got a rope attachment for my cable machine, and it's a fat rope. It's a 2-inch rope. How often do you see that? It's awesome. Some more cable attachments. Battle ropes here. They're a little dirty. I don't do the best job of keeping things clean. A salt bike. I love the assault bike, but I hate it. It's awesome for high intensity cardio, interval sprints, whatever. Some more cable attachments here. Got a wrist roller to work the forearms, get some Popeye forearms. This is one of those gel seat things for when we do longer assault bike rides, because don't want to get a sore bone. Who's got time for that? More cable attachments. Got some rings. Every now and then we use these for inverted rows. I used to do lots of ring dips and stuff like that, but they kind of jack up my shoulders. Maybe I'm getting old. Got a heavy bag. I love doing some cardio work on the heavy bag. I'm a big boxing fan, always have been. Some mats there when we want to do some stretching and stuff on the floor. We lie around on those mats. Now, we got these plyo boxes. Jumps are a great way to build your squat, deadlift. If you want to lift big weights, you got to be explosive. But I mostly use these things for laying stuff on. Chalk bowl, gotta have a chalk bowl. Keep the chalk nice and tidy, not too messy. If your gym does not allow chalk, get a new gym. Now, big old milk crate full of chains. I think altogether I got like 225-pound chains there in different sizes. Everybody knows about using chains for accommodating resistance for speed work and stuff like that, which we do from time to time. But I actually really like using my chains for my hypertrophy work. Like when I'm training squats in the 6, 8, 10 rep range for 3 to 4 sets, every now and then I throw some chains on there. It's awesome. Now, I love this machine. I'm not a big fan of a lot of machines, but this PowerTech Leverage Gym is great. It doesn't have a real big footprint, and you can do so much with it. It's just like a hammer strength machine. Anything you can do with a hammer strength machine, you can do on this thing. It's got a fully adjustable bench. You can pull the bench out of there and move it all around. Got a leg curl, leg attachment here, and this comes right out. So if I'm doing some dumbbell presses, inclines, or stuff like that, I can take that right out of the way. Like I said, I could pull the bench out. It's got wheels on one end. Could put it wherever I want. And it's got a cable on it for lat pull downs, tricep press downs, whatever. So I got 2 cable stations, the single functional station over there, and then this one here. So I like to do a lot of supersets and circuits and that sort of thing, so it comes in handy. Back here, if we can get in and around, I've got some plates thrown on here, some different odd plates that I got that don't match the rest of my plates, and I actually got some 100-pounders. Yeah, I got 2 100-pound plates. I used to have a leg press, but it just used to take up so much space. I got rivets, so to be honest, the 100s don't get a lot of use anymore. Got a full set of Westside bands hanging there on the wall. Use it for speed work, all kinds of stuff. Like bands and chains are so versatile. There's an endless amount of things you can do. Got a little Legend glute ham raise. It's a little skinny and stuff, but it's nice and compact. It's good. I actually really like it. Got some boxing gloves on the wall for hitting the bike. My wife's girly pink boxing gloves, yeah. Some jump ropes, you know, because I do like boxing, like I said. So a lot of times when I want to get some cardio in, I jump rope or hit the bike. I love it. And it's great for marriage counseling too. You get mad at your wife, or more often the wife gets mad at you, she can come out and pound on the bag. Got a neck harness. Who wants to have a head on a stack of dimes? That's just not right. Dip belt there for hanging weight. I got some Elite FTS easy strap loader things to hang your chains on. They, you know what, they come real handy. They make the chain work a lot easier, a lot quicker. One big thing about a Grad's gym is being able to move from station to station and not take up too much time having to tear things down. So I would actually highly recommend those. And you see a lot of guys using chains, they don't really know how to use them. They got like the whole chain on the floor or no chain on the floor. So some of these really help out. Now I got some cheap like Walmart type bands there. I use these for like some warm-up mobility things. So I keep them over here separate from my Westside bands so I don't get them all mixed up. You know, band pull parts, stuff like that, they come in handy. Another tricep rope. I got some attachments there on the wall that go with that PowerTech machine. You can actually like do machine squats and stuff like that on it. If you had someone who wants to come training for injury reasons, whatever, they couldn't do a full bar squat, they can use that. I got a clock on the wall that looks like a weight plate. I dropped it, so it's got a little chunk missing out of the bottom. That sucks, but whatever. The Rogue Reverse Hyper. This thing is awesome. So I've had this for years. It's just a roller model. When this was out, Rogue never had the strap model. And being up here in Canada, it was a bit expensive with shipping and stuff to get one directly from Louis. So I got this roller model from Rogue. But hey, it does the job. It's really good. I use this as part of my warm-up before every squat and deadlift session, and then most of the time I go heavy on it towards the end of my squat and deadlift session. It's one of the most valuable tools I have in my gym. I know there's a lot of conflicting research there on the values of the reverse hyper. Is it bad? Is it good? You know, who would really benefit from it, who wouldn't? All I can say is it's helped me a ton. I worked a bunch of labor-intensive jobs throughout my 20s, and I spent a lot of time training like an idiot. So if it wasn't for this thing, I may not be training the way I am now. Got a little scale there when we need to check the weight, body weight or whatever. I need a good industrial scale to weigh some of the implements I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Got a little thing for my iPhone, tissues, paper towels. You know, you got to have paper towels. There's some straps there. This is a real cool little thing I picked up somewhere. I don't remember where, but you can throw it on the end of a barbell for doing like medals rows, stuff like that. Got some stickers here from when I ordered equipment. Some Misfit stickers from a guy I met that owns a really cool gym in Drayton Valley, Alberta, and he's like a pretty cool dude. I like that guy a lot. He sent me a shirt and some stickers, so that was cool. I'm proud to hang them up. I got a thank you note here from the guy that puts these in, John, and you know, I thought it was really nice to get a handwritten thank you note. That was really cool because I was a customer of his. And then years back, I got to go to Elite FTS for one of their Learn to Train seminars. I think it was 2014. So I got this handwritten card from Dave Tate, which was actually really cool as well. Got some Fat Grips here, Fat Grips Extremes and the regular blue ones. Throw them on some of my cable attachments. Whiteboard, gotta have a whiteboard. My son and my daughters love drawing on that thing. Some of the Mark Bell compression cuffs. I got some dowels up here I use for stretching and stuff. Lat pull down bar. Bench block, gotta have a bench block. Those are not my gloves, okay? They're my wife's, all right? Got a measuring tape, a couple other knickknacks here, whatever. Now, we got 2 logs. This is a 135-pound Slater log. I scored this used on the internet, which was super cool. It's got a pretty big crack in it, so the guy was getting rid of it. It's not really suitable for a gym where a lot of people are going to be using it and stuff, but I'm the only one training here, or if somebody's training here, I'm always with them, so I know about the crack, get everybody to watch for it. Now, this behemoth, this big log, that's homemade. That's a steel log. It's 12 inches in diameter. It's 150 pounds empty. That thing's a beast. Got a Rogue cambered bar here, up against the wall, weighs about 80 pounds empty. And in here also, I got a cheap China-made safety squat bar. I love the safety squat bar and Rogue cambered bar because I get a lot of elbow tendonitis and jacked up shoulders and stuff like that. So I can use those to alleviate the stress on my shoulders, like in a regular squat, and the torque on my elbows. I'm always working on getting a stronger upper back, so they help with that a lot as well. And the cambered bar, if you let go of the sides of it and hold it up top, it's very unstable. It's just a monster. It'll make your squat stronger. Don't use them too much, but a lot of times when my elbows are jacked up, whatever. Got a little Canadian-made Northern Lights flat bench here. This was cheap. It was like 100 bucks. It's actually a really good, solid friggin' bench. I love that bench. Okay, over here, got a fan because it gets pretty hot and steamy in here. Get this out of the way. Now we got a bunch of bars. Swiss bar, 60 pounds empty. Rogue Ohio bar, IPF approved. That's a really good bar. I think for the price of this bar, it's probably the best all-around bar you can get. Got this axle here, we do a lot of training with. This is a girl's bar, it weighs like 20 pounds. I don't know what that's doing here because my wife is strong enough, she don't need that. Trap bar. Farmer's Walk handles, I think they're like 30 pounds empty each. Got another old bar here. It's just a piece of garbage. You use it for curls, stuff like that sometimes, whatever. And an easy curl bar way in there, if you can see it in there somewhere. Yeah, we use that thing for, hardly ever use it. But it's easy on the wrist, you want to do some curls, whatever. The Manta Ray, love this. It's like the ultimate high bar squat. You can probably still find one around for like 20 bucks. Stick it on the barbell, it's awesome. And again, just like the safety squat bar and stuff, it takes all the pressure off the shoulders, elbows. That's like a poor man's safety squat bar. That Manta Ray thing is great. Now, got some things here about beer. Okay, let me explain. I don't really drink a lot of beer anymore because it's not good for the goals I have or whatever, but okay. This is a little Red Stripe bottle cap thing made out of wood. We went to Jamaica, my wife and I, and some friends of ours, and it was like the first real big trip we went on, and it was a really good time, made lots of good memories, so that just reminds me of that. And then we have Blue Star and Black Horse. So, you know, they remind me of home. They're 2 beers that are only found in Newfoundland or bottled and brewed in Newfoundland. You can't get them anywhere else in the country. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else in the world. And, you know, everybody from Newfoundland knows about those 2 beers. And it just makes me think about home. I like those 2 posters. I got them at a liquor store somewhere one time when I was back home. The Black Horse, that stuff is gross. It tastes like pee. Blue Star, not bad. Okay, got some natural stones I play around with. Stone I got off a guy that only weighs 150 pounds. And a big old 250-pound monster that I made myself just recently. You can check out the video on this YouTube channel. I don't have good scale yet, so I'm not sure exactly what my natural stones and that big stone weighs, but we'll find out real soon, and I'll let you guys know when I do. Got some kegs that I made. This is a small skinny keg. My wife uses it a lot. Well, it's full of water. It's actually really unstable. You can do overhead walks and stuff like that. It's actually pretty tough. Yeah, it is. You'd be surprised. Got some Lysol here, you know, to kill all the germs. Okay, got some blocks here I made up for doing deadlifts and stuff on. Got 200-pound dumbbells, 2 140s, and 1 120 because I broke one. See, it's very expensive to get a whole set of dumbbells. So like once you get over 100 pounds, do you really need 105s, 110s? So I just decided to make 20-pound jumps. But gosh darn it, I broke one of the 120s. So I got to get a new one made up as my 140s. Now here's my toasters, I call them. The good old power blocks. These things go all the way from 15 pounds right up to 127 pounds in like 3 and 2 pound increments. It's really strange and funny, but there's a lot of different weights here. They're so compact and stuff. I had Ironmaster ones before, which were way better, but I needed to save some space and I never got a lot of time. So I went with these. I kept these. Yeah, I missed those Ironmaster ones, but whatever. As a piece of carpet I use for different things. I'll show you some different exercises I use with this rolled up piece of cardboard here pretty soon on my Instagram page, my Facebook, and my YouTube. A little shout out there, yeah, Blue Collar Strength. Blue Collar _ Strength at Instagram. A little piece of 2x4. You'd be surprised all the stuff we do with that. Sometimes I put my toes on it for RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. Sometimes I put my heels on it for squats. We got this big banner, Garage Gym Life. I love the guy that has this company and what he stands for and how hard he works. He's a real family guy. I really like him, so I'm proud to hang this in my garage. You can check him out. He's on YouTube, Instagram, all of that. There's 2 little quotes I really like. I'm not sure, but I think this quote is from Mark Bill. Maybe I'm wrong. And is this Vince Lombardi? I don't know. I just seen it. I liked it. I put it on my wall. So, you know, if one of you guys want to tell me for sure who said this stuff, just let me know. Okay, these 2 pictures, very important to me. They're hanging in my garage. A lot of people ask me about them. It's a very close childhood friend of mine named Jordan, who was in the military, as you can see, was a fisherman with his dad, was all around great guy, best friend you can ever have. And he got sick with leukemia and passed away a few years ago. So every day I think about him. I don't feel like training. I just think, you know, how nice it would be if he could be here training and stuff like that. So that makes me go on when I even don't feel like it. Yeah. Sad, but I missed a guy still. Okay, I got slam balls, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, and a big old 50 pounder. Even want to get some bigger ones soon. Got an aggressive knobby hard foam roller, regular foam roller. Probably don't use these things enough. All kinds of plates, I don't know. I think I got like 700 pounds altogether in plates. Got some of these awkward communist 35s. Who the hell come up with 35s? Never use these. This is my rack. It's a Torque Fitness rack. It's awesome. It can do everything. Just got some clips up there. I hang some bands off sometimes and stuff. Weight storage on it, safeties, band pegs. Like I said, I got the dip attachments. There's the safeties for it. I went with this Torque rack because it's an awesome, good, solid rack, and it was cheaper than Rogue and that stuff. So yeah, whatever. I got the Torque one. I like it. I'm happy with it. You know, good, solid, awesome rack. Hole spacing isn't the best for me, but whatever. Okay, here, this old plywood platform here. I got to get around to painting this thing. What we would do with this, you're probably wondering, we just put the safeties on the rack here, throw the platform up on top of there, and then we can load our stones, our kegs, our rocks onto the platform. I'm hoping real soon to have some sandbags as well too, and I'll give you guys an update. Now, everybody notices this. Bad intentions written on the wall. What does bad intentions mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. Okay, like I said, I'm a big boxing fan. And Kevin Rooney used to tell Mike Tyson, that's Mike Tyson's old coach back in the 80s, maybe it wasn't Kevin Rooney, maybe Gus D'Amato was the one who said it. I think, yeah, it was Gus D'Amato. But anyway, they both used to tell Tyson, who cares? It doesn't matter, that's not the point. Tyson used to throw every punch with bad intentions. Every punch, he wanted to do some damage. Everything with bad intentions. So just like Tyson throws every punch, every set, every rep, bad intentions, baby. Doing it with like real bad intentions. Getting after it. And you know, I got that right over my rack there, so when I'm squatting, whatever, I gotta look right up at it. It's always fresh in my head. So yeah, this is the Blue Collar Strength and Performance Garage Gym. Took about 10 years. I don't know how much money, I don't wanna know. to compile all of this stuff. Made a lot of it myself. Sell stuff, buy stuff, sell stuff, buy stuff until I got what I wanted. Still don't have everything, but hey, right now I think she's pretty good, and there'll be more to come soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and train with bad intentions.